Welcome to Appointy Troubleshooting videos. In this video, we're going to talk about the back-to-back booking feature. As the name suggests, the back-to-back booking is when the customers can book more than two services back-to-back. This can be enabled from the Settings tab. You can check this under Advanced Booking Rules, back-to-back booking. So the first thing that you need to make sure that you have back-to-back booking checked. The way it would look on the customer interface is that the customer can choose two services or more services, and they would have the availability to choose and book appointments. Now, once they choose the date, when they click on the time, they would see when the appointment starts. So the first appointment is going to start at 12, and the second appointment is going to start at 1. So I'll choose that slot, continue as guest, and book the appointment. Now if I go in onto the administrative side, I go to the calendar tab and I check the date. I can see that I have both the appointments back to back. Now usually what happens is that it should work without any problems, but there are certain things that you need to make sure that you've set properly for customers to see the availability. Now in this scenario, I have both the appointments for 60 minutes each. Now if I go in and I change the availability for any one of the services, so let's say instead of Monday, the service is available on Tuesday. So I put in the time. Now the first service is available only on Mondays and the second service is available only on Tuesdays. Now if I refresh the page and check the availability, I wouldn't get anything available. So a couple of things that you need to make sure in this scenario is the appointment availability. So the service availability should be for the same day. So it should not be like the first service is available only on Mondays and the second service is available only on Tuesdays. So let me add the hours for Monday as well. Now I have availability for both the services on Monday at times that overlap. So you need to make sure that the times should overlap. If the times are not overlapping each other, even then you would not be shown the availability.
Also, what you would need to make sure is that the service durations, when they are combined, they do not exceed the open hours. Now in this scenario, both of the services are 60 minutes each, and I have respectively 3 to 4 hours open up. Now let's say for example I change the duration of the service to 240 minutes. That's 4 hours. Now even if I have, so in this scenario, let's say I have 4 hours open for one service, okay, and the other one is open for 5 hours, okay. Now if I go to the customer interface and choose both of them, then because the combined duration is 5 hours, we should still be able to see some availability. So let's check that. There you go. So you see we still have some dates available. Now what we need to do is change the duration for the second service to 2 hours. Now if we go in, we shouldn't be able to see any availability because both the services combined is 6 hours and we've opened up slots only up till 5 hours. So that's also one of the case. Also what happens is many a times you might have one booking for that particular date, and if the customer tries to book the appointment back to back, so let's say for example I have availability, give me a minute. So I have 5 hours available on the 22nd of November. Let's say somebody books an appointment at 1 p.m. for the 2-hour slot. Now if I go in and choose both the services, the 22nd should not be available. So you see, right, I need to reduce the duration of one of the service. Now, even though I have available slots on the 6th, 13th and 20th of December on Mondays, I don't have any slots available on the 22nd. The reason being that there is already an appointment for the 22nd and the remaining hours are less than 6 hours or 4 hours or whatever the combined duration for the service is. So these are the points that you need to take care of when you're enabling back-to-back service. Also, you need to make sure that the same staff member is doing both the service, because the appointments are going to be back-to-back with the same staff member. So let me just add another staff member and I'll show you how. So I've added a second staff member. Now I'm adding the availability. Now this staff member is doing only one service, and if I disable this staff member or mark him as internal, I wouldn't be able to see any availability. So you see what's happened is that the system didn't even show the second service. So what you need to do is make sure that the staff members that you have, if you have more than one, are linked to both the services if you want back-to-back services enabled. Apart from this, you need to make sure the durations, the combination of the duration does not exceed the open hours and the services are available on the same day. So once you have all of these things checked, you shouldn't be facing any issues and your customers will be able to book back-to-back bookings. If you do face any other issues, please contact us over the chat and we'll investigate the matter. Thank you and have a nice day.